Yeah.
Good?
Oh, these are nice, actually.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
It's a good recliner.
Hi, I am Beth Clementi Peevler with Texas Seed League, and I am hosting Femme Fatale Fantasy on October 27th. It is an all-female / non-male Quidditch tournament. So our woman crush of this Wednesday is Miss Sarah Kneiling. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Sarah Kneiling. I play for the Los Angeles Gambits, but before that I played for like LSU and Gulf Coast Gumbo and EZQC, and I am New Orleans Curse currently. Curse up.
Yeah. First off, congratulations on a very dramatic win. We just got done watching the Curse versus Kansas City Stampede, and it was a 1-goal game that went all the way to full time. Kansas City had the ball to tie it up, and y'all shut it down, so it was pretty intense to watch. But yeah, if you guys don't know Sarah Kneiling, she pretty much invented Quidditch. Not true. Not true. She's been around for a while. So when did you get started?
I started in the spring of 2008 when some people at LSU wanted to start a team, and I saw the signs and showed up.
Okay, so did you know anybody before you showed up?
I knew a couple people by like association, but like my roommate and I went, and then we met people and found out that we all had the same friends already. So yeah, it was kind of like knowing them, I guess.
So you're coming up on your 10-year anniversary.
10-year anniversary is passed.
30 passed?
Yeah.
Rockin'.
So yeah, today was 10-year anniversary. We played Seeker in a real game, so.
I think it's pretty cool. Girls have been playing Seeker a lot more in the last couple of years.
Yeah, the rule change I think really enabled it.
Yeah. I don't think I had really seen it ever, maybe once for the years before that I played, but now it's every time you come out.
I know there's a huge debate over whether or not that rule change just kind of like cheapened it by putting a girl in, but it kind of is like now they get the chance to play it if they want to, basically. They're not stuck on the like, if we put you in there, then you can't count towards our ratio.
Yeah. And I mean, they're successful at it. Girls are catching snitches, so why not? Do you play other sports besides Quidditch?
Not these days. I used to dance and swim, but now it's, all Quidditch. I took some time doing like running races and like triathlons.
Okay. So those would be co-ed, right?
Yeah.
So you used to
pretty much, yeah.
Have you ever played on all-female teams?
Like soccer in high school.
Okay.
But only for like a year.
That counts.
And then swim team, you race against your same gender usually, so.
Right.
But.
So the idea with this Femme Fatale Fantasy, I should learn how to say that if I'm hosting it. I always worry I'm going to flip it, but
That's charming.
The idea here is to try to get females to step out of their normal roles and really get a chance to kind of level the playing field. It's something that I know people have been wanting to do for a while, and maybe there just wasn't the bodies, maybe the head count, but I think this year there's been a huge influx of female Quidditch players, which is awesome. So what advice do you have for females that are just starting out and this might be their first time playing like this?
I think that part of it is that you get really stuck when you're practicing with the same team the whole time. Is like, I need to be better than those two girls over there. But honestly, as the girl on the field, that basically means that who's coming after you are all the guys. You need to be better than those guys over there. And if you work on that, then that gives you a higher ceiling to achieve than just be like, I just need to run faster than the other girls on my team.
That is a very good point that I don't think is talked about, especially when you have a roster where there probably is only maybe 5 or 6 girls.
Yeah.
It can breed unhealthy rivalries within your own team.
Because there's so much conflict over like, I need to play more, I need to be better than the people that I'm fighting for playing time, but you need to be as a team better than the other team.
Yes. And I know we always saw that at Texas State, and from my perspective, I was always a starter from day one.
Yeah.
But I've always had the attitude of, if someone can come in here and be better than me, yes, do it, please.
Yeah.
Please. But and I can see where it could be a negative thing, but I don't know, as a community I think we should be helping each other, not tearing each other down.
Like, this tournament's exciting because a lot of times, one of the reasons that I'll kind of lost interest in fantasy tournaments is you go, and then there's like 7 girls on a team that are fighting for 2 spots because it's a fantasy tournament and there's 18 people on the roster and 4 of them haven't played before. And you do legitimately want to give them a chance, but that means that everybody is playing for like 2 minutes, and it's really hard to get anything out of that, especially like no matter what level you're at, it's hard to get anything out of 2 minutes with different people every time. But this will kind of level that out. We won't have to have the team that only drafts like 5 guys and insists on still putting 4 on the field at a time.
Fair. I don't know how the numbers are going to turn out at this point. It's still really early. It's only August right now. So we could have rosters at 12. We could have rosters at 20. I don't know. I'm hoping for a good turnout.
Yeah.
But we will see. Let's see, what else can I ask you? Anything else on the topic? I don't know. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
We've been out here playing Quidditch for a while. And when I say we, I mean Sarah, because I've been laying down all day.
You've been doing great.
Thanks. Oh, you actually, so you do a lot of stuff that's not just playing. You've been volunteering, you're on boards. Do you want to talk about any of that?
Yeah, I can talk about that some. Well, so when I first started volunteering for US Quidditch, which was the IQA then, it wasn't even just because, like, it was because I saw a clear opening. Like, we were the only team from the entire outside of the Northeast that was going to things at first. There was always that, like, oh, there's a team from University of Washington that goes away after a year. And then, like, Texas A&M started doing things, but that wasn't until, like, a year later and that sort of thing. And it just, when you went to those tournaments, you could see that there was no voice from what we, as this region, might want, or even just, like,
so this is like,
what
this is like 2008, 2009.
Yeah. So there was, there was just a lot of talk about things that, like, and I understood why from their viewpoint. I was like, they thought it made sense. And I always said that I will stop doing the work when I think that somebody else has taken that up. And
that's a tough thing to put on yourself.
So my goal has always been to be like the female beater who tries to play hard and is highly competitive from this area of the country. And it's not that other people haven't taken it. A lot of people have been taking things like you're doing it, but we've all been spread out to different areas, which is great. I've loved seeing that. So.
And so what are your actual roles? I know you've been in USQ for a long time.
Yeah. So I started out with the Rules Council when it was first formed, and I'm still on the Rules team and that sort of thing. And then I also started out with the Gameplay Committee when that was first formed. So that does, the gameplay role is really twofold, just because we do a lot of the policy making and that sort of thing, but then we also do the on-site at the events with all of the just like disciplinary and all of that. So I know that there's a lot of people who think I'm a terrible person who kicks them out of games, but when you punch somebody.
Fair. So when you're talking about the rule change with the females, that was you did that.
I did my best to get that in there. Like, it took a lot of debate. We had to have a lot of special meetings, and there was a lot of pushback. We had to have a meeting with all of the USQ staff, and honestly, a lot of male players telling me what all the female players wanted, which...
love that.
Yeah.
Love it.
Or even just male non-players telling me what all the female players wanted, and I just got really tired of it.
Yeah, it'd be very frustrating. It always came back with the, like,
they're only going to be in there as a token. I was like, but they'll be in there. Like, they'll have a chance to be in there. I'm not requiring every team to put out a female seeker. I'm saying you can.
I know when it came out, I was still at Texas State, and we were excited, like, because I think Ryan was our captain at that point, and he's very strategic minded, so he's like, I got all these gears working. I think it's a really cool thing. So USQ game and role play. Anything else?
I think those are the main things that I've been doing these days. I used to, like, back in the day, I ran LSU for a while.
Yeah.
There was the whole NCBA adventure.
I recall this. I don't think anyone watching this video will remember it.
Yeah. But that was, so a lot of people talk about it refer to it now as like a joke, like, haha, these people thought they could split off and make a new organization. But honestly, if you ask me or anybody else who was on the board of that, our goals were accomplished. Before, what we did was we announced that we were going to start certifying refs, and then all of a sudden USQ said, oh no, we're about to do that too. Like,
so
we kind of
maybe explain what this is
yeah.
for the folks at home.
Yeah. So, World Cup 5 in 2011 in New York City was a terrible experience for most of its participants, but also like great way to meet everybody, compete at teams across the country, unless you all get put in the same bracket. Overall, terrible experience for most teams, straight up. There was like so a few of us said it, like especially based, like David Gutierrez helmed it from Texas A&M and Solar Phoenix, and he got like Doug Whitson from Kansas, me from LSU, and we pulled in a couple other people from around to start just be like, hey, we're gonna make this other league, we're gonna have separate rules and policies.
What was it called? The National Committee of something Broomsticks?
So originally it was the International Confederation of Broomstick Athletes.
That's right.
Yeah. So then we became the NCBA, and then there was a lot of argument, but it kind of, whether or not USQ thinks it does, it definitely pushed USQ to start certifying refs. Just a lot of the organizational things, certain rules got pushed with this, certain like secret floors and things like that got pushed with this, and then we kind of stopped being an organization, but the goal was accomplished. I think it made USQ better.
Do you think it could ever make a revival in maybe a different form?
I think
or is USQ just gonna roll Quidditch?
Like honestly, I think that it's not impossible. Like I think MLQ is doing a lot of similar things. They're helping push back, and it's great that we have these two separate leagues. Like my thing has always been like, I'm not going to get involved with MLQ because the rules that I push are not the rules that MLQ players necessarily want. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. And I think that if we do too much cross between the two, then we're not going to push each other as much. Right. It's really great that they have separate leadership and separate divisions. Like Josh doing gameplay for them is great because he's not doing gameplay for USQ. And the fact that we can push each other to be better leagues overall and better for the sport, that's what's important.
As a beater, I know that the USQ has adopted some of the MLQ things. Please never let swatting make its way over.
I will not.
hate it. The chasers probably like it because it gives them like
that's what I
even
keep
more power
told.
than they already have. But as a beater, it is infuriating.
People like to tell me like, "Here's the thing: you have too much power." I'm like, "Do I? I can't score." Like, so
yes, I feel good knowing that won't happen.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll hold you to it. It's on film now.
It's possible that I'll get outvoted eventually, but I'm gonna do my best to not.
So since you said that you are going to stick around until someone else steps up, are you looking into like grooming anyone or like trying to
I don't know.
bring someone into
I
that
haven't
role?
honestly tried because I'm lazy, but also it's actually just because I don't know. I haven't really looked into that or thought about it.
You're gonna be stuck there forever.
I know.
You do that.
Yeah. Because I'm very much like, just keep going, Sarah. Something will happen.
I couldn't do it. The reason I like running TSL is it's just me, so I can do whatever I want when I want. I don't have to answer anybody. There's no bureaucracy. It would be too much for me, I think. But I'm gonna let you go because I am very much in need of pizza or tacos, Ashton.
Yeah,
so we will wrap this up. Once again, Femme Fatale Fantasy, October 27th. It is $10 to register. And I will link it in the comments of this video. Y'all have a good night.